David De Gea, Wall of Manchester. Before he was Wall of Manchester, David De Gea was just a skinny kid in Madrid with hands too big for his body. Born and raised in Atletico Madrid academy, his rise wasn't just fast, it was destiny. Imagine being 18-year-old, the third choice keeper, and suddenly being thrown into a Champions League match against Porto because the starter got injured. Most kids would crumble. David, he just started saving everything. Within weeks, he went from B team to the undisputed number one. He wasn't just shot stopper, he was a phenomenon. In 2010, he led Atletico Madrid to Europa League, glory and a UEFA Super Cup title. In a league dominated by Casillas, Valdez, this teenager was doing things that didn't seem physically possible. He moved like a gymnast and used his feet like a futsal player. Europe was watching, but one man was obsessed. September 22, 2010. Manchester United were playing Cunthorpe in the League Cup. Normally, Alex Ferguson would never miss a United match. In 27 years, he only missed three. One, one was for his son's wedding, the other to fly to Spain to watch 19-year-old De Gea play against Valencia. United goalkeeping coach Eric Steele had convinced Sir Alex that De Gea was the only man capable of replacing the legendary Edwin van der Sar. Sir Alex watched David for 65 minutes and turned to Steele. He didn't need to see the rest. He knew. In the summer of 2011, United paid nearly £19 million for David, a British record for a goalkeeper at that time. He arrived at Carrington looking more like a ball boy than a Premier League starter. He was 20-year-old, spoke no English, and was stepping into shoes of a man who had just won everything. The media sharpened their knives immediately. They called him frail, unprepared. His first few months were a nightmare. He was being bullied in the air and targeted by every striker in the league. People were calling him a flop before he'd even settled into his apartment. But Sir Alex didn't flinch. He knew what he'd seen in Spain. He knew that beneath that thin frame was a wolf, as his Spanish coaches called him. The world thought De Gea was the weak link. Little did they know he was about to become the only thing holding Manchester United together. De Gea had an unbelievable stats when he arrived at Manchester United. In 2011-12 season, David De Gea appeared in 39 matches, conceded 43 goals, and had a clean sheet of 13. In 2012-13 season, he appeared 41 matches, conceded 34 goals, and had a clean sheet of 15. In this season, United won a Premier League. 2013-14 season, United had a new manager. There was a downfall in the team. But then too, David didn't hesitate. He appeared in 47 matches, conceded 52 goals, had a clean sheet of 17, and he saved 95 shots. In 2014-15 season, he appeared in 37 matches. He conceded 38 goals. He had a clean sheet 10 and he saved 92 shots in all competition. He also saved one penalty. United also qualified in Champions League this season. 2015-16 season, he appeared in 43 matches, conceded 43 goals, had a clean sheet of 18. He saved 104 shots and he also saved one penalty. Jose Mourinho arrived in 2016-17. In that season, De Gea appeared in 43 matches, conceded 38 goals, and had a clean sheet of 16. And he also saved 83 shots. In that season, United won Community Shield, EFL Cup, and Europa League. In 2017-18 season, he appeared in 43 matches, conceded 31 goals, had a clean sheet of 22, and saved 147 shots. In 2018-19 season, De Gea appeared in 47 matches, conceded 63 goals, had a less clean sheet of 10, but he saved 160 shots. In 2019-20, he appeared in 40 matches, conceded 38 goals, had a clean sheet of 14. He also saved 97 shots. In 2020-21 season, he appeared in 31 matches, conceded 40 goals, had 10 clean sheets, and saved 36 shots. In 2021-22 season, he appeared in 45 matches, conceded 66 goals, had less clean sheet of 9, but he saved 145 shots, and he also saved 2 penalties. De Gea 2022-23 was his last season. In this season, he appeared in 44 matches, conceded 46 goals, had 21 clean sheet, saved 99 shots, and also saved 1 penalty. De Gea just didn't become United legend, but also the greatest keeper ever. Football coaches were appreciating him. Not only football coaches, even other clubs' fans are appreciating him. Here are the clips. Just watch it.
After that, isn't it?
You know what? Bar them first 10 minutes, the other 80 odd minutes, some of the best football we played.
That's the annoying thing, though, isn't it?
So annoying. David De Gea could save the fucking Titanic. For fuck's sake, man. It was like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But we've
extraordinary.
Yep, outright the best goalkeeper in the world.
The best goalkeeper in the world.
It's just facts that De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world.
Probably rightly spoken about as being the best goalkeeper in the world.
We got the best goalkeeper in the world.
He's a world-class player. He's the best goalkeeper in the world.
Stones, Gareth Barry!